It's 2025, and I need to say this. I'm angry. Not annoyed, not disappointed, just angry at the set of games, at the people who run this industry, at what this hobby has turned into. I used to love games, like, deeply. The kind of love where you count down days for release. I can always remind myself when Overwatch got released in 2016. The kind of love where you stay up until 3 a.m. Not because the game asked you to grind, but because you didn't want to stop. But something changed slowly. And when I look around, I can see that this isn't the same anymore. This isn't the golden age, this isn't the progress. It just became a graveyard of broken promises and half-baked launches and the predatory systems that dresses themselves up as innovation. So let's stop pretending and let's talk about what is actually going on. I remember when a release felt like a gift. You didn't have to worry about the monetization, daily logins, or whether the game would even run. You just bought it, played it, and that was it. But slowly the people at the top figured something out. The games are way more profitable when they never stop charging you. And I don't just mean DLCs, like, I'm totally fine with them. Especially if you just look at the Elden DLC, for example. I mean, like microtransactions, battle passes, currencies, shops, timer events, loot boxes, limited time bundles. It like never ends. The shift didn't happen overnight. It was like sneaky. It started with mobile games and then somehow the console devs realized they could bring the same tactics to full-priced games. Now it's normal for games to cost even $90 on Nintendo, $70 on PlayStation or Xbox, and 60 on Steam. And they still stay completely behind that. Somewhere along the way, game design got replaced by player retention metrics. Fun got replaced by engagement loops, and developers became slaves to the data. No one asks, is this game good anymore? They ask, how do we keep people addicted? And honestly, that's the word, addiction. Not fun, addiction. Let me ask you something. When was the last time a big budget game launched actually finished? No day one patch, no emergency update, no missing features, just a complete working game. It's rare because it's not the goal anymore. Publishers don't care about first impressions. They care about shipping now and fixing it later. Cyberpunk 2077. I love the game, but it took devs one whole year after the release for me to be able to play the game smoothly. Battlefield 2042, Redfall, Skull and Bones, Callisto Protocol, GTA Trilogy, Saints Row, and don't get me started on PC ports. We are beta testers paying full price for a game. And the worst part is we normalize this now and we expect it. The phrase "it will be good in a year" has become a selling point. That should be a red flag, not a promise. Games launch broken. Players are raging. Developers are apologizing, and publishers release a roadmap, then they move on to the next half-baked mess before they even fix the first one. It's a cycle, a machine, it's a fucking scam, and we keep feeding it. Remember, remember, remember when a game had an ending and when you could just finish it? Now everything is live service. You don't buy a game, you buy access to an endless stream of content grinds, currencies, and systems designed to keep you logging in whether you want or not. And I don't know if you ever played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but the amount of shit you can purchase in that game in real life currency is unreal. But it's not shocking if you take the fact in that it's owned by Ubisoft, so we're not playing anymore, we're just checking in. You miss a week, sorry, that event is gone. Like, that skin is gone, that weapon is no longer in the rotation. No, no, no. It's all built on fear of missing out, not joy, not creativity, fear. And the battle pass, that's not content. That's a part-time job. Like, like you have to put the hours in the game to grind that thing. And what happened to just buying a game and getting the whole thing? Like, can I just not buy a game and get the whole thing? Games don't want you to enjoy them anymore. They want you to keep depending on them. It's manipulative and it's killing the joy of gaming, in my opinion. Some of the biggest games in the world right now have no soul. Zero. They're massive, they're expensive. They're technically impressive, yeah, but they're hollow. Crafted by committees, guided by metrics. Designed for engagement, not meaning. How many open worlds can we explore that are full of nothing? How many RPGs with no actual role playing? And how many stories with zero emotional weight? You can feel it when a game was made by people who care, and you can definitely feel it when it wasn't. It's the difference between Disco Elysium and Skull and Bones, or between Outer Wilds and whatever Ubisoft is pumping out this month, I guess. It's not about budget, it's about the intention. AAA games now feel like theme parks. Beautiful, polished, but it's just dead inside. Like Avatar game. The trailers looked insane, but once people started playing it, we all know how that went. The games I remember, the ones that stick with me, they're not AAAs. They're small, personal, and quiet. Hyper Light Drifter, A Short Hike, Celeste, Hollow Knight, Outer Wilds. Games that just want to say something. They're made by people who actually love games. Meanwhile, the biggest studios in the world are chasing trends, burning out devs, and treating us like cattle. Indie games are what gaming should be, in my opinion. They're honest, creative, and they're human. But they can't carry the whole industry, and they shouldn't have to. Let's be clear. None of this was an accident. These systems are designed. These delays, battle passes, currencies, they're all calculated. Publishers study our behavior. They test our addiction. They know what colors make you click, what timers keep you engaged, and what loss triggers make you spend. It's not a game, it's a psychological warfare. And we call it content. This is a billion-dollar industry with a B that has mastered how to make people spend money without even realizing it. And if you try to criticize it, they point to the engagement numbers, or they just say it's optional. Optional. If it ruins this, if it actually ruins the design, it shits on the whole game, it's not fucking optional. I already paid for the fucking game. It's a fucking poison. Okay? This isn't hate. I'm not hating. I'm not trying to be a hater. But it's just heartbreaking. I still love games. When I play an indie game, a small game, where I actually feel like it was made by people who care, I love it. But I still think we deserve better, because when my ass gets a finished game, honest game, and a game that was not designed to be milked, a game that gives me everything when I pay for it. So if you're feeling burnt out, angry, tired of pretending, just know you're not alone. Or you're not a hater. I'm not a hater either, but you're just finally seeing clearly. And I hope the people who make these games start listening before it's too late. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.